Yo, what up? It's your boy, the Card Creator, back at it again with another video. Yeah, I know this is another Skylander video. Yes, I know not a lot of you know what Skylanders are, and, well, let me just discuss every single gimmick of every single Skylanders game to help understand what each Skylanders game is about. Like, each of them has a gimmick, except for, well, the first one. Because it's the first one, Spyro's Adventures. It was supposed to be sort of a game for Spyro. Instead, it turned into its own game. You know? So, yeah, this is Slam Bam for Spyro's Adventure. Yeah, this is specifically Eon's Elite Slam Bam, so higher health and stuff. And yes, I got him on level 20. Level 20 is the highest you can go for regular Skylanders, by the way. And the next thing that we move on to are, well, the Giants. So, Skylanders Giants introduce these characters known as Giants. Yeah, this is not regular Tree Rex. This is gnarly Tree Rex, by the way. So he's a variant. If you're wondering why does he not look like the one in the picture, it's because I upgraded him. And yes, he has a bird friend. Like, as you can see, a bird. And yes, I chose this armor because I do not like using the laser a lot as much as literally using a different ability. This one. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And he's a gigantic mutant tree. Who wouldn't like playing as this guy? Like, dang. The next game we move on to is Skylander Swap Force, which for this game is a specific one because there's a reason why it's called Swap Force. Okay, so you see this character. You can swap the tops and bottoms of each character. Okay, yes, this is Jade Firecracken. Fun fact: Firecracken was my first Skylander I ever got, the original, and not the Jade. But the reason why I'm showing you the Jade one right now is because, well, yeah, I also have to show you some variants as well because, come on, they look super cool. So yeah, this is Jade Firecracken, by the way. Uh, and this is a regular Firecracken. My first ever Skylander I ever got. Yeah, he looks similar. I especially like the orange, like the orangish red colors and stuff. It does look, but like both of them look so cool. But let me show you what their feature is. So there are these Skylanders that you can choose, like tops and bottoms of. Let's go with Firecracken for the top, and let's do Washbuckler for the bottom, which makes it Firebuckler. Oh yeah. They literally introduce it like they throw in the characters like that. I didn't do that for a lot of characters, but yeah, their upgrade paths are different as well because we got the top being for Firecracken and the bottom for Washbuckler. And fun fact, they actually show Washbuckler uh, for the top and bottom, which is interesting. The next game is Skylanders Trap Team. Basically, yeah, there's traps as well. Um, I had the 3DS version, by the way. The 3DS version and the other versions were different. Yeah, kind of sucks for the 3DS version, but also rocks at times too. Because, yeah, not the point. For Trap Team, there were traps, except for the 3DS version, you got no traps. There were no traps for the 3DS. not the point. We got the Traptanium shield here, but each Trap Master had a specific weapon. Like, for example, there was a Trap Master with an axe. Then there's some Trap Masters that have Traptanium swords. Basically, Traptanium is a kind of crystal that helps trap evil villains, and they would fight for you. Don't ask. Okay, just understand. And this is Wildfire, by the way. The next game we move on to is Superchargers. Yeah, this is Frightful Fiesta. And yes, they also have specific vehicles associated to them. And the one associated with the Frightful Fiesta, or even just Fiesta alone, is this one. Literally the Crypt Cruiser. And yeah, those are hands. Pretty cool, you know? There's even a coffin and some decorative design on there too. So yeah, that's Superchargers for you. And yeah, like in an earlier video, I did show you Bowser and Donkey Kong. This here is Donkey Kong's vehicle. Yeah. As you can see, these are barrels. Pretty cool. Even has DK on it. And this is the vehicle for Bowser. No, wait. I just noticed I think I made a mistake. Okay, I double checked the names of the vehicles. I'm so sorry. I meant to say Crypt Crusher. I got the last part confused with the Clown Cruiser. So yeah, that was the Crypt Crusher. My bad. But yeah, there's a bunch of vehicles for Superchargers, by the way. These are other magic items, but yeah, we got stuff like the Sky Slicer, Jetstream, Spring Ahead, Dive Bomber. Like, that's a variant of a vehicle, by the way. And P.S., we even have a land shark vehicle called the Shark Tank. Pretty interesting. So yeah, Frightful Fiesta is a Halloween variant. So there are holiday variants. There are Christmas variants. There's a birthday variant. I don't know why they made a birthday variant. And there's even several Halloween variants too. This is my favorite out of all the Halloween variants, especially because I love the color orange. And then the final game was Skylanders Imaginators. Yeah. There are two types of Skylander senseis, by the way. Or, well, I'm gonna probably say actually three, technically, because the reason why I say three, now that I think about it, is because one of them was Chaos's clone. So yeah, I will say three because Chaos technically is his own. I wouldn't call that one a villain. I would say that's just Chaos's clone. But yeah, this is Wildstorm. He is a Skylander sensei with a gold belt. Now, there's a reason why I say there's gold belts and then there's villains. But then again, you know what? Actually, there are 4 categories of senseis because there's also the collabs. Let me elaborate. So, sorry about this. But yeah, we got the Skylander known by the name of Wildstorm. He's an air elemental. And P.S. This game has battle classes. So this guy's a knight. A knight class. That means he uses a sword. Okay? Keep that in mind. Okay? So, only one sword though. Only one. Okay? He just uses one sword. That's pretty cool. Then we got villains in the game as well. And yes, this guy is known as Jingle Bell Chompy Mage. The reason being why he's Jingle Bell Chompy Mage is because this is a Christmas variant, as you can tell. He's wearing red, and yes, that's a bazooka. Because he's a bazooka class. So yeah, we got a life elemental bazooka. Bazookas mean basically you're using a bazooka. Then we got the collabs, such as Crash Bandicoot, the life elemental brawler. Yeah, that's right. He's a brawler class, makes sense. He uses his hands. So either they use hands, some cuffs, or some sort of weapon to punch. Then we got the tech elemental sorcerer of Dr. Neocortex. Also from the Crash series, obviously. I don't know why they made him a sorcerer. Maybe because of Uka Uka, but like he can make this tech staff though. So I guess that goes for something. Then we got this Chaos clone, who's just known as Chaos. Also, Chaos is known for Knowledgeable Awesome Overlord Supreme. It's an acronym. I don't know why. But yeah, basically, Chaos is Chaos. And the reason why you don't see a specific battle class with him is because he's not a specific element, nor is he a specific battle class. He's all of them. Like, dang, all of them, dude. But let me just say, for all the elements, we got the air element, fire element, life element, magic element, light element, dark element, tech element, undead element, water element, and earth element. Fun fact, the dark element and the light element were introduced during Trap Team. Forgot to mention that, by the way. Along with that, we have the battle classes, such as we got Knight, Swashbuckler, Brawler. Swashbuckler uses two swords. We also have like Bazooker and Ninja. Ninjas use Ninja Stars. We got for life elements all like Brawler, Knight, Ninja, and Bazooker. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You know, magic, we got Bowslinger, they use bow and arrows. Sorcerer uses staff. Smasher use like a club or axe. For the light element, we have like a knight and a swashbuckler. Or swashbucklers use two swords, knights use one. Crazy. For the earth element, we got a sorcerer and a smasher class, a staff, a club. Actually, this guy actually has a mace, but not the point. And for water, we got three characters, which one is a quick shot class, which uses two guns. Imagine them like two pistols. We got and two brawlers for this element. Crazy. For undead, we got the Bowslinger, Smasher, and crazy enough, Sorcerer as well. This guy uses staff, she uses an axe, and this guy, okay, uses an undead harp that actually uses the power of rock and roll or heavy metal. I'm not sure if it's heavy metal or rock and roll that he uses, but you know, pretty cool. We then move on to the tech element, where there's a total of 4 senseis. We got like I said, sorcerer. We got the bowslinger using bow and arrows. Dr. Crankcase uses 2 pistols that fire a specific kind of goo, specifically ones that can bring wooden objects to life. Don't ask. But I guess it works on felt as well. At least that's what I'm assuming is made of, because, yeah, his hat can come to life. And we got chain reaction using chainsaw swords. And the final element we talk about is the dark element, where we got Starcast, who uses ninja stars and has 4 arms, and then Hudsicle, who's basically looking like the Grim Reaper of Skylanders, wielding a war scythe, a scythe that has 2 edges. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah. P.S. Chaos is the main villain for a lot of the games. So yeah. And I say a lot of the games. Wait, not even a lot of the games. There's only 6 games. He's somewhat the villain for Trap Team, somewhat the villain, but turns hero in Supercharger. No, wait, no, I was right the first time. Most of the games he's the villain. But it's Trap Team and Superchargers where they try turning him into a hero, and then Imaginators, they turn him into a villain again. Randomly. Also, he goes Super Saiyan in the boss fight for Imaginators, but we don't talk about that. Yeah. That's basically it for this video. See ya!